Easy, the big bandit, understand it. Pop off on me, I'll leave you right where you standing. See me and you, we don't speak the same language. I'm not from this planet, my rhymes outlandish.
Welcome back, folks. This is Game Time Decisions. It is Avi and Matt. We are here with another segment of Backyard Bets. How you doing today, Matthew? Yesterday was a rough day, I know.
It was. The Magic lost, but we're back for another one.
Yes, we are. You're going to have some winning days. You're going to have some losing days. Yesterday was one of those losing days. We had a strong weekend, but it's all good. Simmons cashed for us. Jaylen Brown just kind of sold us on a lot of the shot attempts he made he missed that he was wide open on. Derek White, the refs, he got the 4 rebounds, but every time he got the rebound after the first 2, the whistle was called and they didn't count it towards him. So that was kind of tough on us. And I don't know what Dorian Finney-Smith was doing. They only played him for the first half, I guess, because in the fourth quarter they didn't even play him at all. So that kind of ruined it for us too. But all right, we learned some stuff from that. We will be moving forward with a little bit of a better mindset. Let me get into what we are doing today. So, folks, as usual, I like to talk about my DGF. DGF is a great tool that we've been using. Currently, we are 13-3, I believe. Let me see. 13-4. Trying to get to 14-4. Still super positive for our career at this currently. But DGF tool, or DGF fantasy, or Daily Grind Fantasy, I should say, pretty much compares all the sportsbook odds for you to give you a positive percentage on what props are going to hit for the day, as well as they give you live updates on each app that you use, like Prizepicks, Underdogs, Parlay Play, and so on. And they will compare sportsbooks on other major apps like DraftKings, BetMGM, FanDuel. So whatever you're using, most likely is going to be here listed for you to use as an odd comparison, as well as the live props are always updating. And these lines, they may only be on like those pick'em apps like Underdog and Prizepicks, but if you go on FanDuel and stuff, they do have these lines listed as well sometimes. So really good to use them, really good to line shop. Like I said, we've been 13-4, so we've been pretty positive. Let me get into my first pick for today. It's actually going to be Mr. Mobley here. Evan Mobley has been on a sort of a tear. He has been getting a little bit more offensive opportunity as the power forward for Cleveland, and he's been starting. So we know he plays about 8 minutes in the quarter. We have him here at over first quarter points, over 4. If you can get it at 3.5, great. But 4 is probably either push potential or he hits it at 6. It's 3 buckets, so it's either going to be a 4 or a 6. You're less likely to get a 5 unless he hits an 1. But the odds here are looking at 165, 169 if you can find this at 3.5 anywhere. I believe actually DraftKings does have it at 3.5, but I know Underdog has it at 4. So if you guys want to take that at 4, that's really what we're going to be locking in for our DGF today. Super good pick, Matt. You got anything to say?
No, we know they're going to still look to feed Mobley, still getting him more and more acquainted with, just the rotations and gameplay. The topic of the day today will be the game, last couple of days before All-Star weekend. So that vibe will have an effect on the NBA, but we're looking for the Cavs to just come out strong. All these teams, we're going to be looking for the dominant team to just come out strong, get the job done, sit down, and go home.
Right.
Get the weekend started.
And that's hopefully what should happen, but we'll see. My next pick is going to be Zubac. We got Ivica Zubac on the Clippers for over 9.5 points. Some places you might see it at 10. We still like it at 10. He's someone that can hit this number a lot. He hasn't hit it recently, but we do like the matchup against Golden State. In the head-to-head, if you look at it, he's hit it in 5 of the last 6 games that he's played. Some were this season, and actually like 3 were this season, and the other 3 were last season. So it's a good number to go off of. He gets 18, 12, and 10, so super good matchup. Golden State's not that big as far as the center position goes. I mean, they have a lot of young guys playing big men now, so you never know, but Zubac has been able to get it done, so hopefully he can get it done tonight.
And just to add, Zubac should be the biggest center on the floor. So the Clippers should take advantage of his mismatch, whether it's Draymond Green or the Davis guy who comes off the bench.
Right. Cool.
All
All
right.
right.
And now for my picks. So we're going to a revenge game. Pascal Siakam over 3.5 assists. We've taken this prop on here before and it cashed for us. So we're going to what works. That's actually another secret vibe of my picks today. Going with what works. So like I said, 3.5 assists on the over. It's a revenge game for him. Um Halliburton is going to be playing in this one. Well, he's probable to play, but if he does, let me say that it's another score for him to pass to. If they do want to sit Halliburton, he will be the star. Like I said in our last video, you can go check that out for additional analysis on this play. Um, yeah, he'll be the star. He'll be the focus. Maybe looking to get the team going as well, just like Halliburton does. And yeah, similar play to like how he was in Toronto, where he would average about 4 to 5 assists.
Right. And like you said, when Tyrese is not in the game, Siakam is the leader of the team. They do like to feed Miles Turner a lot recently, both of them, because they draw a lot of attention, both Tyrese and Siakam. So we're hoping to just for him to get quick four assists off of Miles Turner alone would be great in the first half,
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens,
I think last time he had it he had it in the first half, right?
He had like 3 in the first half. He just needed one more.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna because I was like, I think it was the first quarter, but it was around the first half. I know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It was sweat free.
So,
You know what I mean? Like this was not a nail biter for us.
Yep.
Even though, he's 12 for 20, I do think that this is going to be one of the games that he does hit this.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, both teams. This one should be a little bit of a nail biter. Especially you could say revenge games for both sides. So I'm expecting it to be a little bit more fast paced too, regardless of if Halliburton's in or not.
Right.
All right, so my next pick, like I said, going back to what works. We took this play yesterday. Brandon Ingram under 36.5 PRA. Now I know I might get looked at as a little crazy here because it's against Washington, and we know Washington sucks. But the thing, like I said, the vibe of the day is we want to get this weekend started for All-Star break. So we're expecting New Orleans to come in here, handle business in the first half. Brandon Ingram can definitely get, his 10 to 20 in the first half if he's really feeling crazy, or he could just get, be in his facilitator bag. Here's Zion, here Valanciunas, because they have the better matchups for this team. And yeah, just look to hang, and then, like I said, get in and out of there real quick. He's 16 out of 20 for this, on the under to hit it. If you're looking at the over, he's only hit that 15 games the whole season. So we just like this here. We like this spot a lot more because there's more chances for him to go under than there is over.
Right. I mean, the matchup is a little poor, but the matchup is poor for pretty much everyone on every position that the Wizards give up, So we're hoping that, the focus of the Wizards is to kind of lock down on Zion and Ingram, and hopefully that'll leave space for Ingram to just dime to CJ. And if CJ makes his shots, they'll be up by 30 in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be it. I mean, we can go over our picks real quick. It's going to be, you got Evan Mobley at 3.5 to 4 first quarter points as our DGF pick of the day. You got Siakam over 3.5 assists, Ivica Zubats over 9.5 to 10 points, and then Brandon Ingram under the 36.5 PRA. We will be dropping the link for the DGF below, as well as some referral codes if you guys want to try to get into some of these apps as well. Tough day yesterday, hoping to bounce back. We'll check in with you tomorrow.
All right, brush it off. That's nothing.
You move on, trying to have a good end to the All-Star or the beginning of the All-Star break, So we will check in with you.
Orlando plays the Knicks today. You already know what time it is.
Yeah, sorry for Magic, but
and the Magic are home. You know what Jalen Suggs did yesterday. I ain't gotta say nothing.
Well, folks, we will see you tomorrow, man. And as always,
happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day and happy betting.
Said it, she man be easy. And you either get with it or get lost.